Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Toy Collector Review with me, Sergeant Geek. And today we got another Chinese knockoff figure. This one is of the Devastator. This is called Crane, that's all his name is. It is a really cool figure, it's quite large actually. Very nice looking, but guys, since I don't have a box for him, he came basically wrapped in a bag with some air pockets in it. Let's go ahead and let's jump straight into the figure. Alright, so let's get a closer look at this figure here. As you can see, he's got a decent head sculpt there. He does have lots of detail to him for a cheap knockoff, and he is quite large and very light for a figure this size. You would see a figure this size, you would normally expect them to be a little bit heavier, but this guy is extremely light. But the plastic doesn't feel real cheap. It feels okay, it doesn't feel rubbery, it doesn't have that cheap feel to it. It has a nice feel to it. It has a little shine to it, and the transformation to it is quite pleasing. It's actually pretty easy to transform him, and he looks really cool. As you can see here, once again, lots of detail to him. Very cool looking actually for a cheap Chinese knockoff. But let's go ahead and go into the articulation. As you can see, his head can go left or right. There's no up and down. Now the arm can go that far because of the top of the shoulder, as you can see there. And once again, he does have 360-degree rotation at the shoulder. Now with the arms, he does have bicep rotation. And if you move that little piece of plastic on his arm right there, you can move his elbow at a 90-degree. You just gotta be careful because that little gray part right there, part of his transformation, does get in the way sometimes. Now he does have a rotation at the upper chest, and he does have a rotation at the waist as well. And he also has a little bit of an ab crunch, so that's quite a bit of rotation there for this guy. Very articulate for a knockoff figure. Now with the legs, as you can see, the way they design them, that's about as far as his leg will go to the side, and that's about as far forward because the panels on the bottom of the legs don't really flip up, so he can only go that far forward, and he can go a little bit further back, as you can see here. Not much, but he can go a little bit further back. And he does have thigh rotation. And as you can see here, his knee, he does bend almost at 90 degrees, just shy of it, not much. And with the foot articulation, his foot can only go up or down. It doesn't have any ankle tiltage there, but that's fine. He does have this back part of the tracks that open up for a heel to give him more support when he's standing, which is very cool, makes him easy to pose. Once again, really nice figure. He comes with a couple of accessories for the Devastator character. It is a cool figure for a cheap knockoff. I actually like it. It's really nice. Like I said, very light. But guys, let's go ahead. Let's transform him and check out his alt mode. Alright guys, so here's his alt mode, and obviously he's an excavation crane. Once again, looks pretty cool. Looks really nice. Let's go ahead and get a closer look here. As you can see, lots of detail. Now he does come with this little hitch in the back. Now you can transform him with it or without it, it doesn't matter. But when you have it in there, the top portion doesn't really spin very well. So you can take it off and display it however you want. Once again, it's your figure, you display it how you like. Now the hands are pretty much exposed there. You really can't hide them. But once again, the crane here can spin on its own as well on the top. It does have quite a bit of articulation there as well, which is really cool. It does have rollers underneath the track so you can roll it around. All in all, for a knockoff figure, it's pretty cool. Like I gotta say, it's a decent figure. They actually put some thought into it and came up with a nice knockoff and a very sizable one. Like I can't wait to get all 6 of these figures and actually form the giant robot that these are supposed to be. I'm guessing it's gonna be huge. Just by basing it off these figures that I've gotten so far. This is the 4th one that I've gotten. I still need 2 more, and then I'll be able to complete that character. Now as you can see here, you can simply take this off. Let me readjust all this. Now it does leave it hollow in the back, but you can rotate it. Now I'm just being careful because I do have that plastic piece up top and I don't want it to break. Let me just put his leg back into the slot here. He does transform very easily, and he is sturdy in both forms. Like, he doesn't seem to like fall apart. All in all, it is a pretty cool figure. I actually like it. It's really nice. Now, once again, this here is a little trailer hitch. Now, just to show you guys, here is where the hand is for the Devastator figure. And it's that simple to transform into his hand. You can see, very nicely done. Even this right here, this is gonna make a very cool Devastator knockoff. Like I said, I can't wait to get the other two figures so I can complete this. Once again, very nice. Well, guys, that's pretty much it for the figure Crane, and I think that's where we're gonna end the video for today. Alright guys, so once again, that wraps up another episode of Toy Collector Review. This is a pretty cool figure. You can find them at discount stores for about 10 bucks, or you can find them once again at your local AliExpress website, and they run anywhere from $10 to about $13, depending on which store in AliExpress you go to. Now, I do like these figures. The price is reasonable for them being knockoffs, and from pictures that I saw on the net, the Devastator figure looks amazing. It looks awesome. So I'm hoping to actually build that. Do I recommend this as a collector piece? Who's to say if it'll ever be worth anything, being that it is a knockoff and they make so many of these things? Nobody can say, but does it make a great display piece? Yeah, because you can actually possibly put this Devastator figure amongst some of your larger Transformers and get that scale going, which I think will be amazing for it. But as always, guys, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a member of this channel, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified every time I put out a new video. I try to put out a video every day, Monday through Friday, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the evening, depends on when I have free time, because I still do have a day job. And guys, if you like the content that I'm putting out on this channel, go ahead and hit that like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. And for those of you guys who are watching this on Rumble, go ahead and smash that Rumble button. And guys, if there's anything in particular you guys would like to see on this channel, go ahead and hit me in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to get that out there for you guys. Once again, I'm Sergeant Geek, and I'm signing off.